For many small and medium-sized businesses, it's too darn expensive to go global. Even if they do have a product that people all over the world want, who can afford the sales trips? Well, there's a solution to that. It's called a trading house, and they're popping up all over Canada.
Domnul Negescu, în legătură cu sculele acelea.
Eu aguardo la resposta de la cotização, então. Perfeito.
Tamam, كويسين. ألف مبروك يا أستاذ.
If English is your only language, it's tough to know what's going on inside Interspan Canada.
There's about 16 or 17 languages spoken in this office.
But there is only one ingredient that goes into it. That's basically canola oil, you know.
This is a trading house.
And what about the tomato ketchup?
Interspan buys Canadian goods,
Okay.
then arranges deals to sell them abroad.
About 230 cubic meters of different sizes of timber for Middle East. And
Stefan Petri is a trader who deals mainly in building materials. He's searching for a supplier who will sell lumber at a price his customer in Abu Dhabi wants to pay.
we already sent an offer to the buyer, and he wants cheaper stuff. So now we are looking to get cheaper stuff.
Ted Curtin is Interspan's tire man.
I have a client in Europe that called. He needs a tire to fit a couple imported cars, and he's looking for a container load of them, a mixed container.
I talked to Uday this morning. He got a call back from Saudi Arabia. We're going to go ahead and meet with Royal Buildings today.
Asghar Abbas Zaidi is a specialist in the Middle East market. He's working on what could be the biggest deal of his career.
He wants to do an Eastern Port.
Owner Jim Robinson started Interspan in 1989, the year the free trade agreement pushed Canadian companies to look beyond our borders for more sales.
Most manufacturers do not have a fully developed export department. We have that here. We have the languages, the expertise, the nationalities, the whatever it takes.
El valor total de la mercadería.
The ability to buy the product, the ability to ship the product, the most important ability, the ability to find the customers.
Interspan marks up each order between 5 and 12%.
This is basically a fabric from cotton yarn, which we are selling to Poland.
The company then splits that markup 50-50 with the trader who put together the deal.
This is a project we're doing for Argentina, 640 chair project.
Yes, for a theater in the suburb of Buenos Aires.
Interspan's traders can make upwards of $100,000 a year.
This guy is desperate to buy a wire at present.
I wondered if you ever heard anything from him on those P215 55R16s.
If tire man Ted Curtin looks like he could be retired, you're right.
I've been retired for 10 years, or semi-retired, yeah, like a lot of us around here.
We originally built the business based on a number of people that had taken early retirement from Canadian companies.
I retired from Firestone, Bridgestone after 35 years, and I was the export manager. So I had all my contacts over in the Middle East and Europe and so on.
Contacts are the lifeblood of this business. The traders keep deals flowing by taking frequent trips abroad. Furniture man Dave Woodburn is leaving tomorrow.
Looking forward to it. It's going to be my first trip to South America.
What are you looking to do there?
The government's going to be setting up appointments with different retailers for us, and we'll be visiting stores and major building product outlets.
We'll talk about the housing project first.
Meanwhile, Asghar is about to go into a crucial meeting. Uday Shetty represents someone very big in Saudi Arabia.
The delegation which is coming to Saudi Arabia is going to meet the chairman,
who wants a 200-unit townhouse project built very soon. Asghar has brought him to Royal Building Systems in Woodbridge, Ontario, a maker of prefab housing, to see if customer and supplier are interested in one another.
Right now it's like Saudi Arabia. We have to develop the whole thing.
The pricing was good, but we'd like to get better. But you know,
we are very interested to cut the whole thing short. We're looking forward for the meeting to sign up, basically.
Interspan was very important because without them, we probably wouldn't have met these people from Saudi. They bring clients to the table that we may not ever encounter.
Asghar's Middle East expertise could make this a $16 million deal for Interspan.
This is a large-scale deal for our company. It's one that you may say you dream about. Perhaps this is 200 container loads. This is much larger than normal.
But offshore trading has its perils. These deals don't always go exactly as planned.
With one particular customer in Saudi Arabia several years ago, on a complicated payment scheme, he let us down, unfortunately. So
What does that mean?
well, he didn't pay. It was, I think it's about $40,000 US, I think.
The price they quoted to me at the right price now.
Stefan is still working on his lumber deal. A new price might still be too high, and the haggling via fax continues.
It's not the price he asked for,
the
but
reason
it's
I
a price
picked the
which
second
can be
one, the
obtained
RSA on that
now.
2.5 because of the price.
Within a week. They said the price might go up.
Give me the RSA.
It's a lucky day for Ted. He's rounded up the tires he needs, and soon they'll be on their way to Rotterdam. And Interspan's take?
On the container, about 4,000 US.
Ted will take home half that, $2,000.
It's not a bad afternoon's work. No, good afternoon's work.
Murali Daram handles Hindi, Urdu, Tamil, and Arabic-speaking contacts. Right now, he's pitching someone in Jeddah a container load of these fluorescent fixtures.
Made in Canada with the attractive price factor, so definitely they're bound to buy from us.
Murali may be happy. Stefan's not. The day is almost over and still no response on his quote for the building materials.
Good morning. Welcome back. Thank you very much. Good to be back.
It's June, 2 weeks since Asghar's first meeting for the big Saudi townhouse deal. He's just back from another meeting in Riyadh, and
this will probably tell you the tone. Congratulations.
Oh my gosh.
You're very welcome.
Oh, it was successful then.
Oh yeah, it went extremely well. We left hoping, and we came back confirming. So, and just the way we wanted it.
When do you think the buildings will actually likely be constructed?
I think we'll start shipping in the fall of 1999. I think it's going to be that soon.
Well, that's quick.
Yeah, it's quick.
But not so fast. There are still all kinds of details to take care of. Now Asghar must play diplomat, guiding the parties to a final signed contract.
It could be something that somebody could be offended very quickly, and that could just destroy the whole relationship, put the whole thing down. Right now, everything is verbal. In a world where there's probably more lawyers than there are companies, yeah, this would be really, it's scary.
It may be scary, but the payoffs can be big.
I need to talk to you about getting Canadian products certified for the Japanese market.
And that's what keeps trading houses like Interspan working to sell Canadian goods to the four corners of the world.
Thanks. Wish me luck.
Yeah. Good luck.
Asghar left today for another trip to Saudi Arabia. He's hoping to finalize all the details on that multi-million-dollar deal. If everything works out, shipments will begin early in the new year.